out of the middle with the clearance, can go all the way from inside the centre square. A big, big ball! Wowee!
Now, it was a big moment for the Fremantle Dockers, toppling last year's premiers Geelong. They did it in style as well, fighting back after Podsy Ardsley gave them the lead, the Cats, late in the match. But, Mike, I guess we got that one up just for you, for Pav, because it's fair to say you've been, if not his harshest critic, certainly one of them, but he produced one out of the box when they needed it.
I have been, Gerard, because he's such a gifted player, and I think he should do more of that. I remember watching him in a game at the MCG against North Melbourne one day, and he played like that for the entire last quarter and turned the game. Now, he is a supreme player, but he should be in the best three players in the comp.
But I put this argument to you for about the 30th time. Surely, as they get better, he will get better and he will be able to perform. I mean, I think the difficulties he has faced over the years have been understated because of a lack of talent around him.
Yeah, well, I like him up the ground because he can create goals when he plays in the midfield. So I like him there, and it puts him in the play more. And I love that energy he had there and that adventure to take him on and finish like he did. And he kicked 5 goals. The irony about Pav is he's got a great record against the best team in the comp in Geelong. Always plays well.
I think when he was younger too, he played with a lot more freedom. Like, I think, you know, being the captain and having that the spotlight put on you, I think makes him sort of play a certain way. But I remember playing on him in 2002, 2003, 2004, and he was just sensible. Played with his freedom that he was just going to go out and attack the players he was playing on.
Who would have thought it, Hurdy? When you looked in your diary, St Kilda versus Fremantle, I bet you didn't think it was going to be round one. It was going to be match of the round on Fox Sports, Twilight match. They could be undefeated. The 0-4 could be 4-0.
Big chance without what St Kilda's, you know, obviously got Kazitsky and Rewalt missing. I mean, massive chance. Twilight game, Fox Sports, Gerard. It's going to be a great game.
It's amazing how much better that song sounds after a run of wins.
So what does Mark Harvey have to do now? I mean, last year and, you know, leading to this year, most highly criticised coach and probably the favourite to not be there.
Don't say you want him reappointed.
No, I'm going to say, what does he have to do to be reappointed? What do they have to be mid-year? When do they have to get broached?
Why does he need to be reappointed?
Well, every other coach does.
But why? I mean, why do you need to reappoint a coach? He's not going anywhere.
So if he wins the next 12, they won't reappoint him.
Well, I'm not saying they probably will, but why,
so
why
what
do you
does he
need
have
to
to
do
do?
that?
Surely finals footy guarantees him another contract, doesn't it?
But he'll get it. If he's the coach...
Yeah, but they've got to play finals footy. This is what
the question is, so
Hurdy's
does he have to play finals? Does he have to be 6 and 4?
I just don't think it's a judgment you need to make on the run. Let's get to the end of the season and see...
But then, no, I mean, they're not going to get to the end of the season to make that decision. They don't do that on coaches anymore.
No, but why not?
Well, I don't know, but they don't do it, do they?
I reckon there's a couple of...
So what do you reckon they've got to do?
I would wait
he
until he completes his contract. And
so you would wait till the end of this year to re-sign him?
Yep.
OK, I want to just take a look at what he's actually done to give him a chance, because I reckon he put his job on the line 18 months ago when he started sacking senior players. They've rebuilt it with a list of young stars, many of whom have come from the rookie draft. Michael Barlow, we know his story, along with Alex Silvani. Morabito's a high draft pick. We expect him to show some talent, good on the weekend. But other rookies, Jay Van Berlo and Greg Broughton in particular, have added some real steel. Ballantyne Subban, Stephen Hill's a gun, but a high draft pick. And, of course, Chris Mayne. And you look at that, and I think that's a blueprint for what Richmond have to do if they are to rebuild. But Greg Broughton is the one, for me, that probably hasn't got a big reputation over here.
Second year running, he's played on Stevie Johnson, and his marks in the last quarter under the hammer were outstanding, weren't they?
They were sensational, you know, to stand up. Where was he picked? I mean,
73 rookie draft.
Rookie draft. So that's the best 150th player.
So he didn't make the normal
Australia.
draft. There was 90 picks, for instance, in the normal draft. He's the last pick of the rookies.
It's pretty incredible.
And Barlow was played till he was 22. I mean, look at him. They've re-signed him.
But I think it's great for the system that you can get through that way, that it's not just the top 90 players picked are the only guys that can play AFL footy. I think it's great that mature age players and guys that get a bit further back. I mean, James Podsley-Ardley is almost the greatest story going round.
And I guess with all the concessions going north, everybody's going to be looking for the mature age picks.